Man, I love the sound of those birds in the morning. Good morning, um, Dave, and we're taking you with. I'm taking you with me on my morning walk as I go through on my journey to leave my pity party behind and get in better health and shape. Yeah, yep, I got this shirt on here. Who knows where that's from? Beard's looking kind of scraggly. I didn't brush it this morning. Running a little late. My daughter's um, got a free day today. So I thought I'd talk to you guys about a couple of things that I was curious about. Now, I'm trying to get rid of my visceral fat uh, in my belly, and I'm looking mighty dapper and thin there. You see that? Got a little bit of a belly still, uh, and I want to get rid of it and down to 10% by my birthday. So, with the visceral fat, it causes all kinds of problems. That's, it's the number one cause, the abdominal visceral fat. It's the number one cause, they say, of metabolic health. It causes the most heart events from what I've been reading and watching online. Now, you know, again, this is from the research I've done. You have to do your own research. I'm not a doctor or anything. This is just the information I've gathered. And I don't, you got to take everything with a grain of salt on the internet nowadays. But what I'm looking at is reducing that. That's another reason why I want to get down to 10%, besides just looking handsomely charming. Anyway, and ripped. uh, so I'm trying to bust that down. Now, one doctor who is kind of pioneering the reduction of this visceral fat to help with men over 40 says that, one of the great ways, got either like a coyote or something. Yeah, anyway, squirrel. Really close together. What's he doing? Yeah, sorry. I get distracted by the animal prints that I see on the path here. Um, so that he said that if we can reduce the visceral fat and build more muscle internally around in here with our leg muscles and abdominals and everything, that improves a lot of things that as men we might have issues with, such as low T, low T and uh, low libido and brain fog, energy, not having the get up and go type stuff. Um, Dragonfly, squirrel, beautiful blue dragonfly. I love my walks. I'm sorry, I can't even focus. Um, um, so he focuses on that, speaking of that, of doing like sprinting hit exercises, like all out sprinting for 20, 40 seconds a minute um, to build up your leg muscles and also burn off that visceral fat and replace it with other muscles. Um, Now, if you noticed, I walk with a cane. And for those new to the channel who don't know my story, I fell off a roof, shattered my calcaneus, which is my heel bone. And so I had it fused back in 2023, August of 2023. Don't recommend that to anyone. Look at your options. Um, so, uh, so I am not able to sprint, at least not on land. So I'm looking at, I try to do my version of a hit where I'm going faster on like an elliptical machine at the gym. It's not really going fast though, but it's a start. And then I'm trying to work my way up the gym that I go to, and I just started this. This is new, so not a gym bro yet. How about ooh, that could be my Instagram name, a Viking Gym Bro. Oh, no, no, you're not feeling it? I'm not either. I am usually in between 30 minutes and an hour. I'm in and out. I stay an hour if I'm doing just a little bit more walking around because I'm waiting for my daughter while she's swimming. But what he does is he does the sprinting and everything. I was thinking of working my way up to running in place is and like sprinting in the pool, like where you're just all you're standing is up to like waist or chest height in the pool, and then you're just lifting up your legs like you're running in place. So I'm not putting all that pressure on my fused ankle and heel bone. So I think I'll be able to do that and really get my heart rate up, and I'm not sure if that will probably still build my leg muscles up because I'm doing that. And then I can do leg presses. I did them for physical therapy. So I can do them, I just have to be careful with them. And like anything, I have to do that, build my muscles back up because I've got chicken legs. By the way, if you like chicken legs, hit that like button, and don't forget to comment down below and subscribe. There we go. I'm getting better. What's this voice I just came up with when I said chicken legs? Oh, it's one of those days. I'm in a good mood today, if you can't tell. In some pain, but that's normal for me. I live with chronic pain, but you don't have to. All right, I'm being silly today. I haven't had my caffeine, maybe that's it. I'm trying to do my walk first, and in the morning before I have caffeine, because I'm still fasting. Today I am doing about a 16-hour fast or 18-hour fast. I'm not sure yet. So we have to see. So I'm just going to have, when I'm done with this, I'll have my black coffee. But the question I wanted to bring to you guys is how are you reducing your visceral fat? Because I know I'm carnivore, and the general practice in the fitness world is carbs, calories in, calories out. You have to be in a calorie deficit and do strength training to get bigger muscles, and so you don't have sarcopenia and you lose weight with a calorie deficit. Now I'm carnivore, so I don't do any of the calorie counting, and I don't look at calories in and calories out. And nothing against that. I don't think it's a very accurate measurement, and I don't want to do that. And I've lost over 55 pounds in the past 5 months just by doing the carnivore diet, walking, and fasting. So I haven't counted any calories in or out. I don't even look at calories. I look a little bit at my protein levels, so I don't count my other macros. I don't do that either. I only look at my protein levels because I want to, keep my body muscles building up, and that didn't come out right. So let me formulate that thing. What I want to do is I want to avoid sarcopenia. I hope I said that right. The muscle loss. Now I've lost about 2 inches on, let's say between 1.5 inches and 2 inches on my arms, because I measured them the other day, and I noticed they dropped, and I looked up my the data, that information that I took when I did the evil Russian push-up program. Each time I did that, I gained about 1.5 inches on my arms. So I'm not that size. I was about about 2 inches below what I was back then, and that's over a year now when I did that. So I'm probably going to end up doing that again. And I did the evil Russian push-up program with knee push-ups because I couldn't at the time do a regular push-up. One because of my heel, and the other I was just my strength was gone. So I'm getting there. I'm getting better with my pull-ups and chin-ups, but I'm still assisted. A lot of weight, 101. But I hope when I go into the gym today to be able to downgrade that to 98 pounds, see, and do 10 sets of that. But I want to ask you guys, what are you guys doing for burning your visceral fat? Since I don't count calories and that, and I don't look at that, but I mean, I was doing butterfly kicks. I kind of rotated out of those, but I need to get back into doing those. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build up, let's see, I'm trying to build up a routine, because I go about 3 days to the gym, and then I'm here at the house. I do my walks every day, 2 walks a day without fail. And then I do my push-ups I was doing them every day, but I think that's too much. So I wanted to break those down to maybe 6 days a week, or maybe 5. So I'm not sure. Now I know I'm not a young buck like I was before. So I'm gonna have to scale back a little bit on that, but I'm not doing the intensity. So my plan, I want to come up with a workout plan that's a little bit better organized. All right. Well, those are the things that just a simple chat about visceral fat, carnivore, calories in. If you're from the school of calorie deficit, calories in and out, what are your thoughts about carnivores who don't count calories, but we still lose weight? And I know that calorie in and stuff are guys that they use that as a tool, and I understand that. But you look at all these guys that are on the calorie deficits, or when they do their cycles, they're like, oh, I'm bulking up, or I want to get lean for summer and stuff. I don't want to really do that. I want to get to a weight and a muscle tone. Like I said, I want to be at 10% body fat. I think that's maintainable. If it's not, then 12% maybe, from everything that I've seen. That's doable for someone on a carnivore diet, not on a regular diet, because you've got too much junk coming in, and it's gonna start pouring up. So what are your thoughts on these guys that are so concerned about calories in and calories out, and they say, oh, it doesn't matter what you eat as long as you're in a calorie deficit? Well, the nutritional value matters, and I don't want to eat junk food. So with eating the steaks and everything, I feel that's just a little bit better. But I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Let me know. And all those birds. And I'm gonna continue my walk here while you guys ponder that. Let me know in the comments. This is just a basic walk with me today. And I thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless.